Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We thought we were already recording, but that was my bad. I didn't click record on the mic. So, welcome to our channel. We're not sure whose channel this is going to be on.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to depend on how long it is. Really.
Yeah.
If she's a long one, just come home to my channel. Like, that's where the long videos go.
Yeah, we were just talking about this, how my videos tend to be like around the 20-minute, although mine are getting a bit longer now. Like, I would say mine are up to 30 minutes, and yours are like 30 to 45 usually.
Yeah.
But some people like longer content. I made a community post a little while ago asking people how long they wanted their, like how long my videos should be, how long they would watch for. And some people really wanted that long content, that like longer than 45 minutes. I'm trying to find the post right now.
And while she does that, we're getting ready today. We're gonna call it Get Ready With Me, but it's it's a Get Ready With Us. we know that lingo. But we're getting ready for a night out.
I feel like it's two things. Partially it's for YouTube. Like we're gonna film some other videos.
Yes.
But then also we have an event tonight. Well, event, I don't know what to call it. So yeah, we will enjoy getting ready, I think. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with my makeup.
Yes. But I think if you and I were just like hanging out today, I think the vibe would be a different look than if we didn't have plans this evening.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're both really excited about our perspective makeup for this evening.
Yeah. Okay, I found the post. I said, hey guys, sorry my video is going to be so long. 40-minute video, which is easy for Shawna. That was a lot for me. So 4% of people said they wanted my videos to be under 10 minutes. 32% of people said 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, I remembered this wrong. 21% of people said 20 to 30 minutes, which is usually how long my videos are. And 43%, this is the majority of people, said as long as possible, give me all the long videos.
These are our people, man.
So that was really helpful to know. I think maybe subconsciously I took that into account because my videos have slowly been getting longer and I just didn't really realize it. Anyways, I guess we should actually start getting ready.
Yes. The plan, I think our vibes today, or I'll say my vibe, and you'll let us know what your vibe is. So I'm going to be doing a cool tone look. I think she's kind of influenced me a little bit to put some glitter in there. But I think I'm going to do some cool tone eyeshadow. I'm probably going to use a Natasha Denona palette. I think, but we'll see.
I'm super intrigued because I've actually never used a Natasha Denona palette or any Natasha Denona shadows before. But as curious as I am, I feel like those are not generally my tones. I think we have pretty different makeup styles. There's this Natasha Denona palette, I think it's like Sunset or something, that when I see it I'm like, oh yeah, like that's my vibe. But I'm generally pretty warm toned and I like my like reds and oranges.
So is that the vibe for tonight?
I'm not sure. Shawna brought a palette that I've been really intrigued by. Actually, I might as well show it now. This is the Sweet Talk palette from ColourPop. I considered getting this back when I ordered a couple palettes from ColourPop a couple years ago, and I almost got this one. Oh no.
It's okay. It's already fallen out.
Oh no. So today's look is now very glittery, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, are we both doing primer today? Should we say what we're using, or is that not what people do anymore?
I guess so. Like, we'll say what we remember, but also this is a problem for like future us. The products will be mentioned. Because I mean, we both basically have curated makeup base, do we not?
Yeah. Well, also, on like a day-to-day basis, I just sort of use like what's in my project pan. But when I want my makeup, when I want to like really have fun with my makeup, or when I want it to look nice, I'm going to use my favorite products. So, I mean, I guess it's curated in that way.
And do a little combo here. I have Fenty, and I also have my CoverGirl. Not CoverGirl. This is Revlon.
Oh no, I see blackheads.
It's not a cute skin moment over here, so
I'll do 10 seconds. We did our eyelashes. We put mascara on. That's the only step that we've done so far, because we are doing a reel. where I was like, Shawna, you need to try my eyelash curler because it's the best eyelash curler of all time. I'm not sure if I've convinced her, but maybe.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna continue.
You should take a picture actually of like comparing, I think.
I should. Maybe
even like when you're done your makeup.
Yeah, I'm going to because okay, I have to start doing stuff, otherwise I'll just like sit here and talk and do. Okay, so when we were first planning this out, one of the first things that she said she wanted to do was this reel with her eyeshadow curler, eyelash curler that she really loves so much. So we did that already. And I have to say,
have you been influenced?
It's pretty great. Like, I think it's pretty great.
So, I don't even know if this is going to make it in. Earlier today, I was trying to get tickets to this Taylor Swift event in Toronto, and I was not able to get tickets, but it was the most stressful thing in my life. You know when you're trying to get concert tickets and you're up against like 72,000 people? It was like that, but worse because this event only sits 500 people. Anyways, I didn't get tickets.
How dare they?
How dare they? Anyways, we're doing some foundation now. I generally mix two different ones. I have like a very heavy coverage Becca one and this one that Shawna gave me. Dream BB Pure from Maybelline. They're slightly different colors, but I find that it works.
Yeah, I'm a mixing foundation team as well.
I also feel like sometimes when I watch back videos, like the way that I apply my makeup, I'm like, that looks so weird. Why do I apply it that way? Other people apply it so normally. Do you know what I mean? like I'll watch it back and I'll be like, why does like my hand look so weird? Like it looks so forced, kind of.
Just being aggressive with stuff?
I don't know. If this is going up on your channel and you're editing this, let me know if you see what I mean, because I don't know. I feel like just the way that I apply makeup is weird.
Editing Shawna, if you're editing this, please let us know your thoughts.
Let us know.
And I guess, are you going to use bronzer today?
Yeah, I actually am. I'm going to use the NARS bronzer, which I think you have in your Project Pan maybe or something. Yeah, I have some hot takes about bronzer.
Which she did share in her previous video.
Well, the thing is, even if I don't like really believe in bronzer, I still use it. First of all, I want to get through my bronzer. Like I have a bunch of bronzers, but also I just feel like if I'm doing a full face of makeup, like I'm not going to leave it out, even if I don't believe in it. It's kind of like a just in case thing.
I also feel like I do my makeup weird. Interesting. It's okay. I never see people who, I think I might have talked about it before. Like whenever I do my makeup on camera, the starkness between my eyes and my foundation looks whack.
Like your eye area?
Yeah, because I leave it all out.
I see.
And I feel like nobody in real life, it doesn't look exactly how it's looking on camera. There is a differentiation in color, but it's not. Look at that. Does that not look stark?
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Someone asked a question. Well, there's a couple questions we have here, but I figured I would just ask you. Do you feel like your collection is lacking in any area, or you're missing something that you want?
I was actually thinking about this earlier today. And for me, it's very specific. A cool toned lip liner, like a brown. Because I do have lip liners, but they're warm or they're like cool toned mauves. And the only reason why this is even coming into discussion is because I was actively looking for one.
But you didn't find one?
Or I thought that I had one in my makeup collection because I wanted to create a makeup look that had a cool toned lip, brownie kind of lip, and I didn't have one. I'm like, what? How could you not? It just seems like something I would have. As well, some makeup brushes. I don't know the name of them, but the ones that you would use for like little detailed work.
Yeah, or like in the inner corner. You know how people do that? Is it called like siren eyes now? That trend where you like do the black, like pointy. I don't know how to describe it.
I think I was looking at the exact same thing as you were.
And I'm like, I don't like. This is my this is my smallest brush, you know? Like, that is not going to work for detail work. I can't tell if it's focusing, but I have nothing for detail work.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way when I was trying to follow a tutorial and it turned out garbage. I mean, my makeup skills are mediocre on the best days. And then when you're trying to do something that you don't normally do.
Yep.
It was garbage, and I had to wear it for 2 videos, and I was like, I mean, nobody really noticed, and I didn't say anything. And I mean, our communities are nice. Most of the time, people would be like, your makeup looks trash.
Yeah. So obviously you haven't watched my video from today yet, but the video I posted today, I tried to follow a tutorial. I need to show you because no one said anything mean yet, but it's not a good look. It's really not. It doesn't look terrible on camera, I don't think, but in real life I was like, do I just wipe this all off?
It was that bad.
Yeah, it was that bad.
I've only ever had very few of those moments. Okay, I'm gonna look at now. I feel like today has been a journey.
I show the part where where I got the inspiration from, and it looks so easy on her.
Okay. I think it's a nice look.
Oh, there we go. That's where I showed it. But I did my best. But let's just get into it. Look how good it looks on her. So I will just say that today's update is not as exciting. It's not terrible, but like...
Okay, hold on. She's not giving herself enough credit here. Like, it actually looks... I think you've done a pretty good replication, especially for the first try.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not a look that you really do.
Yeah, I'd never done anything like that before. It was kind of similar to a cut crease, and I'm terrible at cut crease looks. I mean, it looked so easy though. That's the thing that I was like, this is gonna look good. This is not gonna be a problem. It was a problem.
The one look that I did too, it was literally 2 eyeshadows, and it wasn't anything fancy either. It was basically just like a little wing kind of at the end of your eyelashes with with mascara. Not the right words, eyeshadow. And then she like put a little bit of, I'll show you it later.
Okay.
It's like just a little bit of eyeshadow going in. It looks so easy, but I didn't have the right tools.
Oh, interesting. I like the look of like the inner corner like black line, but yeah, I don't have anything for that. And so if I ever tried with like a larger brush, it would be a disaster.
I think you did a good job.
Thank you. I don't think I did, but I appreciate that.
Okay, so those are mine. The makeup things that feel missing from my collection. Mm-hmm. Do you have any for you?
I really want a green eyeshadow. But the problem is it has to be a very specific green color, because often I find green super unflattering on me. And I haven't found a good one yet. But like some green, very like emerald, sparkly green looks so pretty on people, and I just haven't found that yet.
Like the Huda Beauty Emerald palette. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I took a screenshot of someone who posted one recently. I don't think it was a Huda Beauty. I think it was like an indie brand, but it looked so beautiful, and that is what I need. I'm amazed that your camera doesn't shut down, like it doesn't get overheated.
Yeah, I turned down those settings.
Oh, I don't think I can do that on mine.
It takes a lot for this thing to get overheated. It's only happened, so when I first got it did a little bit, but since I think I turned off, you could turn it off altogether. But since then, it's only happened once, and that was somewhat recently.
Bronzer time. It's a big deal.
Also, okay, for the Nude by Nature powder, I am curious what you think about it, because so we have the same skin type or similar skin type. We're both
very oily.
Yeah, and for me, it's not quite enough in the summer because it's almost like it's not mattifying.
Oh, what does it do?
It's very interesting. I like the way that it looks, but it doesn't provide the mattification. So I think it's better for the summer, or if, let's say I'm using just the Fenty foundation alone, it's okay for that. Because the Fenty foundation I just find super mattifying. So I don't know if you're going to love it. I think it's just a really interesting texture.
So it's more like it sets your makeup but doesn't mattify?
Yeah.
Also, do you usually do your makeup with like a mirror like this, or
it's just like it's usually like a stand-up mirror, and I just leave it there and I like leave it at my desk and like chill out like that.
I see. This is a very different experience for me because I usually do it in the bathroom, which has like very different lighting, but it's like huge, and so I always have to like get very close to it. So this is a very different experience.
Same for me. But this is basically how I would do my makeup if I was, let's say, in a hotel or something. So I have to be sitting to do my makeup. I have to.
Oh.
It drives me wild to stand and do my makeup. I cannot.
So this question was from Flawed and Fabulous. How do you deal with FOMO? I think it's specifically referring to like, you know, new releases or things that you want to buy that are getting released, particularly because I've been on a no buy / low buy kind of for a long time, and you've also sort of been in and out of one as well. So do you deal with FOMO at all for new releases or
I used to. I don't really anymore, and it's been that way for a long time. Occasionally a product will strike.
It's time for food soon.
Occasionally I'll be really lusting after something, but it's not super common for releases now to really get me. So I would say I don't experience a ton of FOMO. And if it is, it used to be eyeshadow palettes. I don't know about you. Have your interests changed now? The last thing that got, or last two things, the e.l.f., that new primer.
Yeah, I actually want that so too. The Charlotte Tilbury dupe. I don't know what it is because I never feel like, ooh, if I saw that in a store, I would buy it. But I actually think I would probably buy it if I saw it in a store. And I'm not even like a big primer person. And it's also supposed to be for like kind of highlighting and like giving you a glowy look, which is not even my vibe. So I don't know what it is about that product that entices me.
I don't think I would wear it in the summer, but I think in the winter it would be great. I think I would wear it. And then also the e.l.f., I guess more e.l.f., their blushes, their putty blushes and putty bronzers. But I'm just a freaking blush fiend.
And cream, right?
Yeah. They're cream.
Yeah. So I think we have opposing views in this regard. I tend to not like cream blushes, but we're actually going to put this into play today because Shawna brought me some cream blushes to try to change my mind about them. And we'll see if I actually end up liking them.
I feel a little bit like one of those white college boys who has a table with a sign that says something and says change my mind. I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring them to you. I'm going to bring my favorites to you. And if you don't like them, then I feel... Okay, also, I don't know if this is shady or not, but there's so many people out there who'll be like, you didn't use that properly. Or like, you don't know how to... Not to me, in general. Like, you don't know how to use that. So it's like, oh, like, Lara, you don't like cream blushes, but like, you don't know how to use them.
Oh,
or like,
have
you even tried this particular one?
Right.
So now... I'm giving her my favorites.
And she can supervise me and be like, oh, you're using that wrong.
Which I don't really think you can seriously mess up cream blush all that badly. So I don't think anyone's ever said that to you. But also
that I'm doing something wrong? Probably someone has said it in a nice way in a comment. I wouldn't be surprised.
And also when you like something, you want to have everybody in your life like it as well.
Yeah, like my eyelash curler. I'm like, please buy this. It'll change your life.
It actually is great. I think, okay, hold on. This one is fallen more.
It's tough because I think you have some powder on those lashes. So it's hard to tell. But yeah, I think that those ones look better.
I think this one looks the best.
But I curled this one with mine after as well.
But this one is your Shiseido one, is it not?
Yeah, but then I went in and curled these with my Shiseido afterwards.
And okay, you didn't answer about FOMO. Oh, is it blush time?
Shawna actually brought me 3 blushes that I am intrigued by. Like, I'm intrigued by all of them.
This one, I think this one is the most like a powder. So I think you have the highest chance. Like, you can touch it.
But it's kind of like shimmery. Oh, wow. That was not how I expected it to feel.
But it's not shimmery on the face.
Bare Minerals.
It's the Bounce and Blur blush. In Blur Buff.
Blur Buff.
Is that an alliteration? Is the term?
Too many B's.
Yes.
Okay, I've never tried one of the Glossier Cloud Paints, so I'm kind of interested in trying this because this is most like a liquid. So I think that this is the one I'm least likely to like, which makes me want to try it the most.
Do it. I see I brought options.
Okay, do you put it on your hand and then use a brush, or do you put it on your cheek and then use your fingers? Like, what do you usually do?
Oh, I do it on the hand, and then so the brush I like most with it is this one. It's like a flat top kabuki brush, or I think I've used my fingers as well. But you could do a little.
This is the brush I usually use for blush. It's very different, and it's like very pink, obviously, compared to this one, which is in what shade?
I think it's dusk.
Dusk, yeah. Just get off any of the blush remnants.
You can give it a try. Like, just do a little bit, and if it doesn't, not your vibe, then you could use your fingers.
Okay, I can always cover it up with a different blush after. I don't have a problem with wearing lots of blush. I like the color. I think I'm gonna try my finger, actually.
Okay. It's the moment of truth.
Okay, they're just so much more work to blend out, you know? That is a very nice color, though. Oh, that's so pretty. Is she liking it? Okay, it's the color I like.
I'm, like, not having a bronze.
Good eyelash day, bad bronzer day?
Yeah, what the heck? I think I do like a more bronzy look than you. And I think you like a more blushy look than me.
Yes. Okay, I really like this.
And it's the color?
It is the color, but it's like, it looks so natural on my skin. Like,
that's what I'm saying, man. This formula is something special.
The formula is actually really nice.
And you can, if you want, like, that one should set pretty much. But if you don't find that to be the case, you can do, like, just a little powder on top.
It's obviously hard to tell because we're not in front of the sun. But you can tell, you can see the blush look. I do like kind of nudie orange blushes. I don't have a lot of those. So this is looking real nice.
We might have converted her, guys. Like, we might have. I don't know. What time will tell.
Time will tell. I'm very impressed. Okay. Are you on to eyes now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just finishing up.
So I'm going to use the Sweet Talk palette, which I broke about 20 minutes ago.
No, it was the shade has already fallen off, and it has fallen off on camera too, but I think I cut it out because you, like, don't even see it fall, and I'm like, what is this? Okay, we were talking about FOMO, were we not?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Got distracted by that blush. So you don't get FOMO anymore, but you used to.
Yeah, and if I do get FOMO, it's just... Okay, not I wouldn't say I'm like, oh, I'm going to miss out on that product. And I think that is the difference, is that I know that the product will be there whenever I want it. Like, if I ever want it down the line, it'll be there. And I'm not into limited edition anything.
Right.
So, do you get FOMO?
No. I don't know that I ever did, because I was never, like, super big on following big brands. Like, it wasn't like I used to follow Trend Mood or Urban Decay or, like, my favorite brands on Instagram. Like, I never did that. It was more like in-person FOMO when I was, like, in a store and I wasn't buying anything. it wasn't, yeah, I think like in person was more tempting to me than like seeing stuff online. Especially if something was on sale, then I was like, how can I resist this? Like, I gotta get it now.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, especially with the sale on something drugstore.
Yeah.
In person.
That was the worst for me. But I got over it, I think.
And also, I just feel so much better when I'm not following along with the trends.
I like makeup trends, not necessarily in terms of like the products, but like the looks that are big now. Like we were talking about the siren eyes trend, or where it's like, you know, dark in the inner liner, and then I don't even know what that kind of eye look is like, but like that kind of thing. Like I want to try it. I want to try out the like glossy lip thing. It just doesn't work for me, you know. Like I'm tempted to try the trends. I'm just not tempted to buy the particular items that are popular.
Okay, I respect that. There's also another question for you.
Which one?
The hair lightening spray. This girl over here loves her hair lightening spray. Mm-hmm. So, can you just like tell us about it? Because I'm curious too.
Should I show it on camera?
Does it dry your hair out? Does it get splotchy? How often do you use it?
No, I've never heard. Like I know that I think this person is referring to like bleach, because that is always the worry when you like dye your hair. Because there is an element of bleach in the hair lightening sprays I use, because that's obviously how it works. But I think it's because it's such a like small amount, because it is like a spray rather than, you know, going to a hairdresser and like bleaching your whole head. I don't think it's like as intensive. Probably if I was using it every single time that I washed my hair, then I would notice a problem. But I use it, I don't know, maybe once every couple of weeks. And I've never noticed like a problem with it. But I also don't use heat on my hair, so that probably helps.
Okay.
Yeah, I always do bathrobe belt curls. That's what I've got in today. They're pretty like tight curls right now, but they will fall later.
They'll loosen up.
Yeah. Also, I'm trying to decide on what eyeshadow to use, because these are all so beautiful in this Sweet Talk palette. I think I'm gonna have to use one of the chunky glitters. Are you still going for a cool tone look?
Yeah, but this is not giving me what I want.
Oh no.
So that's okay. We're gonna up the ante here. A little more purple. Okay, so I was using a MAC quad, which are my like a couple of MAC singles. We have Naked Lunch right here. We have MAC and Kid, and then we have, I think it might be Malt. Then we have another random like light brown, whatever the heck that is. Bel Air maybe? I think it's from ColourPop. Do you do the wing liner first?
It depends. I don't think I'm going to do like a big eyeshadow look today. I'm just going to use a glitter. So in that case, I would do the liner first. Although sometimes I feel like my liner is so like dark and thick, it makes my eyelash base look sparse. Here, can you see like how black it is above the eyelashes, so they don't look like I need to fill them in like that, because it just looks so sparse.
I get what you're saying.
These are some weird things you notice about makeup when you're doing your own a lot that probably no one else notices.
Yeah, I would never have picked up on that. Okay, another question about serums. Are serums something that you still buy as part of your skincare routine?
Okay, so have you ever gone to a dermatologist? I really want to go to a dermatologist, but I've never been to one before. I'm very curious about them. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the dermatologist.
Yeah, dermatologist. I'm
yes.
Super intrigued.
I have gone to dermatologists for many years, actually. I haven't been in a while. If I used anything from them, it was prescription medication. I've used most things out there. Yeah, like especially when I was younger, like 16, I had very, very bad acne. So I tried everything for it, including like oral, like things that you would swallow and not just topicals. I also did topicals and eventually did Accutane. which was helpful. But I was never recommended a serum.
Right. Like, I feel like dermatologists are more for like the heavy duty, like this is more like long lasting issues, rather than serums don't tend to be like that. If someone who knew my skin, like actually knew my skin, like a dermatologist recommended me serums, I would use them for sure. But like it just seems so daunting to have to go out there and like try a ton of different serums and figure out what works for me. And I'm just not willing to spend the time or money not figuring out what works for me.
Do you mean going to a dermatologist and trying out what they say, or like going on a Sephora or whatever?
Yeah, going to Sephora, going to The Ordinary, because I've tried 4 different serums before and I didn't really tell a difference. So I just feel like I'd have to try so many, and it just seems like a lot of work. And I'm pretty lazy when it comes to skincare. So I don't think I would buy serums. Although I've been hearing a lot about glycolic acid lately.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I do want to go to a dermatologist like at some point. Just to hear their thoughts about my skin, because I feel like I don't even know my skin that well. I know that it's oily and that's all I know. Maybe they would be able to tell me like you should use salicylic acid on a regular basis or something, and that would be helpful. But yeah, I'm just lazy when it comes to skincare. That's all I can say.
I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I'll do like usually my skincare morning or night will have 3 steps, maybe 4. Right now they have 4 steps. I'm like, because I'm trying to pan some stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's a cleanser, or I guess makeup remover cleanser, so that's 2 steps. And then oh, something's happening on her eyes over here.
It's so sparkly. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but like I'm assuming you can see.
Oh yeah.
Holy. Yeah, when I was panning my serums, I was obviously using them all the time, but that was just because I was trying to get them out of my collection.
Yeah, I don't have many left, but like I have a toner that I'm currently using. I wouldn't buy it again. I don't think toner's it. Yeah. But like my BHA AHA Paula's Choice thing, that shit, and also I do have another serum. I do have a niacinamide serum, and I'm like, it is what it is. Nothing amazing. But there is a serum that I got. I showed it recently. It's the Faded serum. It's called Faded, and it's like in a pink tube. I've actually seen dermatologists recommend that. Should I use glitter as well? Like, should I use this one? Do you think this would go?
That looks beautiful. Like, when I look at the palette that Shawna's using, that's the one that my eye goes to. Maybe I just like chunky glitter, though.
There you go. I've owned this since 2019. I have not used that shade. That shade.
What?
Yeah.
That is the first one I would reach for.
Okay, we're going in. I think we're both concentrating.
Just speed this part up. Wow.
I think like you've designed your look around that glitter.
Well, I should have done the like crease shade before the glitter for sure, but it's fine. Now I just have glitter all over this brush.
And are we gonna be scratching your corneas tonight?
Is this eye safe? Who knows? I have glitter all over my eyelashes.
Okay, not intended for use on the immediate eye area, but which one? There's a star.
Wait, what does that even mean? Where do they expect you to put that glitter? Is that highlight?
No, it's like... Okay, look. Okay, it says not intended for use in the immediate eye area. There's a star. But what is starred?
ColourPop. What are you doing? Okay.
We're gonna be like glittery disco ball.
I feel like I probably have to touch up my look a little bit in a mirror, like in my bathroom, because that's how I'm used to doing it. But I feel like my look is done. Well, I don't have a lip on yet, but other than that, my look is done. I feel like I put blush on my nose, but I don't remember doing that.
I need a little more in the outer corner.
Maybe I'll do a lip then.
I do need to put on more mascara.
Yep.
And did you put on highlight?
A little bit.
Do you wear highlight?
Yeah.
I watch all your videos, yet I'm asking you.
Because I don't put my makeup on camera.
Gotta use Opal. And, oh yes, a blush. I'm just gonna use, I brought my Pat McGrath blush. It's actually so average. But I've hyped it up. I think just in my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's Pat McGrath.
It looks so, like, dusty.
Yeah. But, like, in a good way, at least for me.
Yeah.
And I don't want, like, when I'm doing these mauve blushes, I never want them to be strong because I'm usually not making a look around this.
Right.
If I'm using this one or this one, those ones feel like more of a statement look.
Right. Or, like, a super hot pink one. Not that you wear those, but I feel like those are hot pink blushes are very popular right now. I love the glitter.
I love your glitter. It's also fun to, like, get ready with a friend, hype each other up.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a lip thingy. I think I'm just gonna wear a nude on my lips.
I only brought one lipstick, which I now regret.
This is not what I was planning, but this is what I'm gonna do. Bite Beauty Glacé.
I think as we close out the video, we do need to talk about books for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Because somebody over here is reading a book that I love.
I've actually read a couple of Shawna's favorites lately. Or, I don't know, would you consider Shadow and Bone one of your favorites?
Okay, it's not the favorite book of the year, but it's... like, it's up there. Like, it's a 4-star for me.
Oh, that's lower than I would have expected.
I really liked it. Okay, I liked the first one more than the other book in the series. Okay, maybe it's a little higher than the 4. I think for me, it would probably be like maybe for me, 5-star books are like 90 and above, and then 4-star would be like, or high 4-star would be like 8.5, 8.3, something like that.
I would have thought that you'd give it at least like a 4.5.
I enjoyed it. I did. The Darkling, I don't know. Have you heard, like, there's all this fan base that loves The Darkling?
Yeah.
How can you like The Darkling? Like, after...
Well, I think part of it is that the main character is romantically involved with him for a bit. So at first, you're like, ooh, I like this guy.
Yeah,
right?
at first.
And then you find out what happened, but you're still, like, attracted to that, like... Because he was always kind of, like, gave off the bad boy persona.
Yeah, but he's like a 900-year-old man preying on like a 20-year-old.
Yeah, why does this happen so often? In Twilight, Edward is over 100. The Darkling is 1,000. In A Court of Bones and Roses, that's not the name, but you know what book I'm talking about. The guy is also, he won't even say what his age is. I'm like, why is there this dynamic where there's a super old man and a like 16-year-old girl? Why do we see this play out in so many like YA fantasy books? Okay. I'm just realizing this now.
And also, just I have to know, what are your thoughts on the book so far?
It's fun.
Court of Thorns and Roses. Where are you in the book?
I think I'm like a third of the way through. We've just found out that so there's sort of two different dimensions, not dimensions, but like there's the human world and there's like the fairy world, and humans think that the fairy world is like dangerous and fairies are bad, and they've been told this all of their life, and then it turns out that's not exactly the case. And we found out that there is something bad happening in the fairy world as well, and they're not just like straight up evil beings like we've been led to believe.
Who have we met so far? Like,
So I think there's a romance brewing, but nothing has happened yet.
Who is it brewing between?
Tamlin?
Do you want that to happen?
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you here for that romance?
I don't think I have too strong feelings yet either way, because we don't know him that well.
That's fair.
So do you like this series better than Shadow and Bone?
Like, this is like, there are some problems with the series, which, like, I don't know if they fully come out in the first one. Definitely at the end of I think once you've read the ending of the first book and then up to like maybe the midpoint of the second book, I think there's an interesting conversation, particularly between us and some of the male characters. But it's not perfect, and like there are problems, so I can't give it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
If it didn't, then I'd be like, I'm ready to give you 100%. The first book is like, it's okay. Second book, I love it. That one is like, I would give it like a 5-star.
Wow.
would you like some setting spray?
I'm gonna get my Urban Decay one, actually. I did used to own that one, but I have since panned it. I definitely need to touch this look up in a bigger mirror because I feel like my blush looks not like I expected.
Nothing makes me feel more beauty guru than a cloud
Setting spray.
setting spray.
Okay. I think we both have a couple touch-ups, but other than that, we are...
I'll
pretty
do
much
lip liner
done.
later, but we'll do a little lipstick for now to complete the look. There we go.
All right. We're ready for more filming.
Yeah. I'll do my hair later, but like it's good for now.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, y'all.
That was fun. I
hope
hope
you made it to the end.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got ready with us.
Yeah, I actually love watching people get ready while I also get ready. My favorite, I love watching people get ready when they're like also drinking. Like, I feel like that's a vibe. But it's more funny when it's like one person drinking by themselves. I think Kyla Fish used to do these where she would literally like get drunk while she did her makeup, and I was like, I would never do that, but like it's fun to watch someone like that. I just like watching people get ready, doing their makeup. Okay, thanks for watching.
Thanks for hanging out with us today, getting ready with us. If you did get ready with us, can you let us know in the comments, please?
And also let us know if you've read A Court of Thorns and Roses.
And Shadow and Bone.
And Shadow and Bone.
Do like one more than the other.
Yeah. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye. We do have to thumbnail this thing.
Oh, yeah. Let me